7. You've got 8 books now.
Rexo, you're live
awesome.
on the Big D channel.
20 books. I've written 8 books, and there might be one good one. Every one of your books is awesome. So
I love this.
You guys definitely need to go to jasonlouv.com, and also the hold on a second. I just had it. Where did it go?
Come on, Rexo.
John Dee.
There you go.
And then your other one, though.
Magic.me. Magic.me is the online academy. And really what I've tried to do, both with my books.
This is a Big D production.
The online trainings, is I've tried to open mysteries. You know, I've tried to present everything to those who are ready for it. And in a lot of ways, people say, well, some of this stuff should be kept secret. And okay, I can understand that to some extent.
Hold on.
But I also think that to practice magic and study it in a profound way is a big job. And it takes a lot of... it takes a lot of time and effort and dedication.
Sorry, folks. Oh, you're sitting still.
Like that alone is hard.
I'm trying to be calm here.
Or not hard, you know, challenging in a positive sense, but you know, I think that it should be available for people to pursue, because if they're insincere people, they're going to lose interest anyways. And if they're sincere, then they'll persevere. And I think that people should be fostered with the right information. And so I try to present everything, you know, as far as I can, in a way that's not obfuscated, that's clear, that puts things on a rational and pragmatic basis, and shows
outstanding
why you should and what the results are, instead of you know, writing Kenneth Grant books or something like that. You know, trying to make things as complex and weird as possible to make me seem like I have some special type of knowledge.
Unbelievable.
It's learning magic is a skill, just like learning how to play golf or training at the gym.
Magic in a way that you could never believe. I have been so educated by this young man.
Our internet era is a great, you know, I truly believe, as an aside, by the way, you know, I believe this is the golden age of magic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ooh, magic.
Okay, yeah, they were doing magic, but it was reserved for a priesthood. It was reserved for an elite. The Golden Dawn, that was for an elite, a cultural elite. You know, John Dee, that was an elite. That was people in the royal court.
Yep.
So now is the golden age of magic, because these techniques are out on the internet, and people are doing them, and they're talking about them, and they're communicating.
Yep.
We can do
the kiddies are out of the bag.
I can do things like my school, you know, and publish, and anyone can publish now. And so I think that, you know, this is the greatest time, you know, certainly to be alive if you're interested in this stuff. So
yeah.
It's a time of unprecedented intellectual freedom.
Yep.
And I just end this by saying, please take advantage of that period of intellectual freedom, because we can't take it for granted, and we don't know if it will last forever.
That's right.
Oh, that was a brilliant way to put it. Intellectual freedom, unlimited intellectual freedom. That's amazing. Try saying that 3 times really quick, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm going to play this back.
And then also, I want to give a huge shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, check out...
He goes back here. I've got to go back here a minute. I wanted to do something here. Just stand by. It goes back here to 141. All right, just stand by here.
The most powerful weapons on Earth, in my opinion.
Absolutely, the mind.
You got to give him that. He can work a crowd.
Yeah, he's very, very good at that. And
no, I'm sorry, I got to go back here. Hold on.
So the next question is...
Hold on.
And this is from Darth. This is...
All right, I didn't go back far enough here. Hold on. And it was 134 something, so let's just go up here and start from here.
And this preaching, because you know how much money he had.
We were talking about Billy Graham here.
Yeah.
Now he's got a question he's going to ask.
Well,
this is one.
So I'll say this. Billy Graham is an excellent example of what I'm talking about here in terms of, and I talk about Billy Graham in the book a lot, by the way. As
another synchronicity. How long?
No, I got to go back a little bit yet. Hold on.
I spend a lot of time.
We got to go back here a little bit yet. 134. We got.
It's a great question.
All right. I got to go back here a little bit yet. Hold on.
Too much time for things that don't serve us. So, you know, I think that if we can use these techniques to be happier, healthier, more functional, more productive human beings.
He's got a question he's coming up to. Just hold on. I know I'm 5 minutes into this.
Absolutely. And this is a great question.
Here we go.
From Daniel. And Daniel hit the super chat. Thank you very much for hitting that super chat.
That was me last night.
I always like when someone hits the super chat.
That was me last night. I'm just now reviewing this again today, the next day.
Great question.
On the 7th. He did this last night. Is Billy Graham now in the place he preached or in the heaven he left in his preaching? If you can answer that, you beat his level of faith. Have you? That's a very powerful question, and I'm just going to give my quick 2 cents on that. From what I have heard, no, I'm not going to give my 2 cents on that. I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm not going to judge. I've heard some very controversial things, so I'm going to keep that to myself. What are your thoughts?
What are the 2 options? Is Billy Graham?
It's a great question. I love this. Is Billy Graham now in the place he preached or in the heaven he left in his preaching? Because you know how much money he had. I mean, the guy was loaded.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyhow, he goes into agreeing with me. I'm going to go out here and show you what I'm going to do. I'm just putting this on YouTube here live. What do I care, right? I mean, this is my deal. I'm going to plant some trees for Rexo this year on my property here that I've already got growing. I've got this is my little Honey and Pooh Bear. I've got a little wild cedar growing right there. You can see how small it is. I want to try to get it down here so that you can kind of get compared to there's my termite thing there. There's how big this thing is. It's not very big. And I'm going to make it grow for Rex. It'll be huge this year. That's going to be one for Rexo. And then I've got another one over here I'm going to take and plant for John. It's already growing down there. That one there I'm going to dedicate to John, that little one. This one here I'm dedicating to my other buddy, Brian, at High Impact Flicks. That's his tree. These grew naturally. That one's Rexo's, and then the other one over here, the little one I just showed you, I'm going to plant down there this year. That's going to be John's, and that's what I'm going to plant down there for the front of my house. This is my folks, or my house, folks, and view from my front door. This is a view out my front patio, out my front entrance. It's not a very grand entrance, but to me, it's the most grandest entrance in the world because it gives me everything I want. I get a completely sealed off view of my front door. And anybody I see here coming in, first of all, they didn't get through here legally because they trespassed to get to this point if they didn't come through my gate. And, that's my man cave out there. And my camper, I'll be getting ready to, I want to try to finish this up. I don't want to try to do much more than about a 10-minute video here for your time. Thanks. I just wanted everybody to see Big D here and what Big D's doing and where he lives. See, they literally have to come up from down the road there, down my driveway. There's a camper that I'll be taking in the truck on the road. You can still hear Rexo in there and John talking on the YouTube that I'm playing from last night. I didn't get to finish because I was too tired. There's the entrance to get into the house. But see, they got to get in all the way down through my gate. Kind of can't see my gate. I got some trees planted down there. But to get up here, boys and girls, everybody knows me here in Maryville. And they know I sit up here on Sundays and holler preacher all morning. Preacher! Even louder than that kind of stuff. So anyhow, we're going into 10 minutes. And Big D just wants to kind of give you one little clue here. This will be the rig you're going to see on the road as I head around this country here. In less than a month now, I'll start getting my stuff ready. And after I get my teeth pulled out, I can't even hardly stomach to speak with English teeth anymore in my mouth. I'm so sick of this shit. So anyhow, that's Big D. 30 seconds here. And wanting to let everybody know how much I love everybody so much. But I eat lizards. And I identify lizards real easy. They're real easy to find. I love lizards.
More secular part of America.
And I can identify them real easy. So.
Horrors, Billy Graham.
This will be Big D.
Symbol of,
yeah.
Of the
I don't want to abhor the man.
Of religion.
I just want it to be over with.
Which one of those perspectives is right? Well, depends on which one you want to take on. So, but that determines who you are.
That's right. That determines who you are.
Linguistic programming. I mean, he was a master of
the
craft. I mean, he knew how
to let this run here for a little bit
and get the most out of somebody that was
my buddy Rexo.
He believed in, and get people to believe in his beliefs.
This is
very good, incredible speaker, and like you said, there's a reason he could fill up an entire arena.
I got to set up my little
when he spoke because
pad back there so people can see and listen.
You'd have to believe
the rest of my production here before I decide
otherwise
turn this off.
I don't know how somebody could be that good.
Will y'all look at him? Will look at him? Look at him.
Unless they truly believe it.
What a guy, huh? What a guy.
I don't see how it will be possible to have that amount of presence and charisma and command while having having to be a cynical manipulation. I don't really think that it's possible to manipulate people in that way. I think that he truly believed what he was saying, and the power of faith is a tremendous thing. You know, as they say, faith can move mountains. That's a cliche, but I think it's also true. And that's not something we're really used to seeing in the modern world because, at least in America, because so much of America and Western Europe.
Let me just move this over just a little bit, center a little bit more for you.
Media savvy and self-aware.
I think that's good.
And sarcastic and
that's real good.
Stuff.
I love it.
So
just sit there and listen to this for a little bit.
Of faith. And I think that we can see that, for instance, in Islam. I think a lot of the Islamic world. You can see the power of faith at work, and that is a much more powerful. That's a powerful force. That's a force that people have lost.
And I don't want to piss those guys off. They're my brothers.
And certainly since
they're nice guys over there, and you're all messing around with them, and they're pissing them off, and they're going to be ended up screwing around with all of you.
And I think that the West has been afraid of the idea of truly believing something.
Yeah, the church, right? The Western church.
That much power over a crowd.
Laying there with Mr. Black and Billy Graham at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Back of our minds, to be completely frank. I think that's why we have shied away from truly believing things. But, I mean, one human, you look at Billy Graham, or you look at Joan of Arc, or any of these people who came, it's like, you can come from nothing if you have that amount of faith and that ability of communication, that ability to move people and speak to them. I mean, that you can use that for good or evil, but that's one of the most powerful weapons on earth, in my opinion.
Yep.
Absolutely, the mind.
You got to give him that. He can work a crowd.
Yeah, he can work a crowd. Very, very good at that. And thank you for answering that. So the next question is...
That was a 7-minute question. Now I'm going to shut this off now because that's funny.
What are those names?
They take less than a minute to answer this question. So anyhow, I'll just let y'all know that this was a good time and I've enjoyed it. So have a good day. Big D out.